Good evening, everyone. Today, in lesson 5 of the AI bootcamp, we're covering uh, it's AI-powered human detection. So basically, in this activity today, we're going to be playing the Flappy Bird game using our hand gestures. So in this particular lesson, we have quite a number of elements. We have our Flappy Bird, which is our main character. We have our background. Uh, we have our pipes, which are going to be maneuvering up and down as the game is being played. This is for the purpose of up, down, up, down. And we have our line at the end of the screen, which is basically what is going to determine whether the game is won or not. So basically, the purpose of this game is when the pipes are maneuvering up and down and Flappy Bird actually touches one of the pipes, the game is supposed to display game over. And then when it actually reaches the red line, it's supposed to actually alert us that you have known this and you have won the game. So first of all, within our elements, we have our Flappy Bird, which is sprite equals Flappy Bird. So before and after that, we want to set our sprite position. So initially, our sprite position is actually set at sprite.setx. Our x position is minus 203, and for y, our sprite.set y, our position is actually at 11. So basically, like we said, the whole lesson encompasses human body detection. So we have to define our object for the hand detection, which is basically pose detection is a real-time pose technique, uh, and hand detection is able to actually detect 21 3D hand gestures. So here, as we go along, we have our variables in our next line of code, which is hand equals to pose net. So this is our object, which actually has the objects which are actually needed for the human detection technique. So after that, we have our hand dot video. So we want to turn our video on, and we need our transparency at 60%. Then we have our hand dot enable box. So this box is actually going to be the one that is going to be used to actually be able to detect our hand gestures. So after that, we have wow one or wow true. We have hand dot analyze hand. So we're actually telling it, wow, this is true. We want our hand to be analyzed. And if hand is detected, sprite dot set hand dot get hand position 1,8. So this is for 8 code, as in this is for x coordinates. So 1 and 8 are actually our hand 3D points on our fingers. So these are the fingers also going to be using for the x coordinates. Then for the y, we have sprite.set y hand.get hand positions 2 and 8. So that's basically it for our Flappy Bird. So next of all, we go to our line. Our line with sprite equals finish line, then hand equals pose net. We've already define that. So here we want, if sprite is touching Flappy Bird, our video should go off and our sprite should say game 1. For our stage is constant, nothing is happening on our stage. And then for our pipes, we want them to be moving up and down. So basically here we have to first import our time, then define a function which is move. So for our pipes, we set an initial position to sprite.go to xy, which is minus 85 and minus 128, and they have to wait for 1 second. And then after that, we want it to go to an increased position because we want them to be maneuvering up and down. So which is sprite.go to xy minus 85, 105 increase height. Then we have a sleep of 1 second. So here, if wow true, if sprite is touching Flappy Bird, sprite say game over for 5 seconds, break, and then we move. So this is actually also done for pipes 2 and pipes 3. So right now I have compiled my code. For some reason it is telling me that my sensing touching object block isn't sensing. I'm not sure why. because each and everything seems to be running quite well. But then I'm just gonna demonstrate our hand gesture motion. Please bear with me because I feel as I've tried to debug this problem here, but then nothing seems to be coming up, which is actually gonna make my code work. But I'll just give a brief demonstration now as to how really this code works. So I'm gonna run on. So using my hand gestures, as you can see, I can actually be able to move my Flappy Bird using my hand. So I will try to move it along, 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 up until the end. I'm having some problems here with maneuvering. I don't know whether it's my PC or it's my network, but then I seem to be having a problem with my hand. But then this is basically it. But like I said, I'm having some problems with the function touching. I don't know whether something is wrong or my pictoblocks is outdated, because this touching object isn't sensing anything, because whenever it actually, if is in Flappy Pay, it actually touches one of these pipes, it's supposed to display game over, and whenever it's touching this finish line, it's supposed to say you've won the game. Yeah, but this was a very intuitive lesson. Thank you to Stampedia for providing me this opportunity to be a part of this. Thank you very much. uh, See me in the next video. Thank you very much.